ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Star Trek Digital Play Survival Chaos. We are playing as the Rogue against the Night Elves, the Fell Orcs, and the Worgans. So let's see what bonus we get. That is going to be bonus number 9. So round here to Widowmaker. So it essentially turns us into our tier 4 into a melee unit. So very, very big end game push. We've got a gold mine up here, which is exciting, and a gold mine down there. So we're probably going to be getting a fair amount of early rush. So I hope you guys are doing pretty well. We are sending out our good luck, have fun. And here we go. So here we are. Just going to be making sure that the sound isn't too loud. And so great. So the Night Elves are right above us. I'm just going to quickly go down here because I feel like the sound is maybe just a little bit too high. Sound effects. Let's bump you down to 15 there, Chief. And we are going to save and back here. Wonderful. So, and below us are the Fell Orcs. So we actually have two pretty scary races. I think we'll probably be going tier 2 into the Night Elves first. Because, okay, and there is the Dryad as the bonus. That's a replacement for the Druid. As you can see, living armor. Armor has been increased. It's a solid all-around unit. And Spy Calls is below with the Fell Orcs. So nothing too interesting or too crazy going on here. But we are certainly keeping things exciting. Now, the only kind of disadvantage, because the Night Elves have such a strong building regen, I think their buildings get like 50% HP regeneration. That does mean that, unfortunately, if we do a little bit of damage early on, that doesn't mean we're going to be able to really capitalize that until later. Now, the Fell Orcs have the exact opposite problem, where they've got a pretty solid early start, but not a good regen. So I think we will be going tier 2 bottom just to kind of see how this all plays out. I do want to make sure I grab these 2 gold mines pretty much right away. So here we are. We're going to be picking this up. Excellent. Now that may not make me incredibly popular, but it's 2 gold mines, baby. I can't ignore it. It's just too good of an economic boost, frankly. I mean, 25 gold every 70 seconds. Yeah, so like it's 50 extra gold every 70 seconds, which, you know, essentially turns into like an extra 40 gold, maybe closer to 45 gold every minute. So 1-0. We're going to have a big push coming here. That's all right. Luckily, because we're the Rogue, our buildings have extra attack range, so we're going to be able to deal with this hopefully easier than most normally do. And once again, we really just want to keep... Yeah, so he immediately went for magic. That's completely understandable. That gives a lot of extra regen. And so did the Worgen. So that's 500 gold that we're already able to kind of keep track of. And good. All right, so everything went quite nicely there. 943, 958, 993. And an extra 1,000, though I think with the extra 1,000, we might just want to start upgrading our unit power. I don't necessarily, if we float around 1,000 here and just keep upgrading our stuff like that, the second we see that he's able... that the Night Elves start capturing things here, we'll immediately send it to the tier 2. But until then, I don't think we need it right away. Yeah, so there's the tier 2 there, totally fine, understandable, and actually fairly anticipated. But we were able to get kind of that extra income early on, and we'll be able to hold on to it for a little bit here, because they'll push out, but it'll be a fairly weakened wave, so we should be able to take it out. And once again, the name of the game is just holding on to that gold mine for as long as we can. So we've got that, and I think fortifications is going to be kind of our next pickup, because my goal, since we've got the tier 4 upgrade here, is to really just try and get as much bonus as we can. Looks like we are going to be having to go tier 2 because the feral werewolf is going to be difficult. You know, the worgen are not necessarily someone you really want to just leave completely uncontested. So we will be going tier 2 in the middle. Just because that's a horrifying amount of units. And we're holding the Night Elves off fairly well. With our extra unit power that we've just kind of picked up, we should be able to push them out and kind of hold them in place. And here they've gone 2-0, but luckily we're 1-1, so they're not going to be butchering us too hard. Of course, just because they've got more units than we do, they will be beating us up, but not too devastatingly. Now, what was really nice here is that we were able to just detach a couple of them here and wipe them out, which is excellent. Get a couple good siege units done-zo. And I think since we are going to be having a bit of a push coming in here, we will be upgrading the gunpowder, just so our mortar turrets back here could do that little extra humphala. Of course, that meant we did have to spend the 1,000 gold to defend this, but I'm okay with that. That's not a trade that I'm particularly heartbroken about. Good, so they're all pushing. Excellent. Yeah, so they're 3-1, so that's a lot of unit upgrades. Oh, and they're going to get a magnificent spawn against us. That's a shame, but certainly not the end of the world. That just means we unfortunately are going to probably have to spend a tier 1 and a couple units just to kind of deal with this. And I will be hitting their tier 1 right here because their backline isn't that developed. I'm more worried about their front line. Our 2 sacrificial boys. And then I will be throwing that out to hit the spellcaster and the melee units. There it is. So relatively easily held. I mean, we certainly had to throw a fair amount of resources at them, but it's certainly not nearly as bad as it could have been. So excellent. We now are back up to 1,000 gold. And once again, if we're just floating around there, I'm happy with that. It looks like we are... Oh, they've gone 3-unit armor. Very, very interesting. That actually works quite well with their healing buff that they've gone for. It's an interesting strategy that I haven't necessarily seen done with the Night Elves just yet, so it's kind of cool to see that different little tactic. We'll see if it works out for them. Plus 50, so we know that they've got plus 2 economy build, and, you know, that's kind of inspired me. Let's do the same thing. Ancient of War level 2, very, very good to note. And that means we will be upgrading this mercenary camp as fast as possible so we can deprive them of the extra 75 gold of getting this gold mine. Because we're pushing out down there as well, which is excellent. And then we've got all 3 of these at tier 2, which makes me a very, very happy little Swiss boy. And they will be pushing up, but hopefully we should have enough to really kind of shut them out in terms of a long-term damage here. Because here comes one of our bonuses here. Our next wave, I mean. And we will be picking up this tier 2 of leather armor. So that way we've got tier 2 to our armor fortification. And if we're lucky, we might even be able to steal this from him. We'll find out, though. Because spy calls, so they are starting to push into the worgen as well. Good, good, good. Very good news for us. And it looks like we will be taking this. And that's quite nice. That's extra 150 gold that they do not get to get. So definitely a victory for us there. And here I think we'll be improving our gunpowder just because we are going to be having a push coming into us pretty comfortably. And here we are pushing comfortably. That is quite nice. But there's a lot going on here. The Night Elves look like are starting to take the lead. They are the only ones with a heal available in terms of magic. So that's not hugely surprising to me that they're able to really kind of do that and take advantage of it, mostly. As you saw there with the score was relatively even. I still don't really know how the score works. I've been playing this for a long, long time. And as such, I'm just kind of rolling with it. I just know it's there. I know it's probably important and probably, like, letting us know about something, but this is the wrong person to ask about it, let me tell you what. So they're 3-2, and we are also 3-2, so we are very well evened out there. And good. So we are really kind of crushing them here, which is exactly what I like. We got a great spawn. Not an ideal spawn, but close to ideal. And I'm keeping an eye on this little push right here. I just want to see what exactly we're able to get done here. Alright, so we were able to, like, tonk a little bit and has gone to level 2. So we're definitely going to want to make sure that we're kind of able to get up there. This is going to be a scary push to deal with. So here, this looks like the best area, just in terms of coverage. Let's get some wizards out to hit their melee units. Another marauder. Our guys are cheap to send out, so might as well take advantage of that little bonus that we get here. Alright, good. So now we can go to upgrade fort, and the reason why it doesn't matter if, ooh, perfect timing for that. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we've got a good backline here, 0. Ooh, these guys are sticky. They're very, very sticky. Very cool to kind of see the Night Elves come out swinging this early in a game. Night Elves are not normally one of the ones that you think of as incredibly powerful early game, but they're, you know, I'm getting proved wrong here. This is nice. Moving attack speed, just to kind of get that much more of a bada bing, bada boom going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're good. There they are. So with that in mind, let's make sure that we get the inspiration aura right away. And is there anything else that I need immediately? Probably not as much as I would need kind of like some of these more basic upgrades. Strike with great vengeance. Okay, so that's my Ev that's just hit the field somewhere. Good, good, good. And we're pushing them back, and we are going to be able to start going 3-2, 4-2. And we are going to be getting that leather armor, because we also have to be sure that we hold this here. It's going to be tough to hold this right here without the tier 1, but I'd rather try and figure out if there's a way that I can deal with this without having to spend 50 more mana, because the mana is starting to get a little bit low for what I would like. Especially considering we're only 13 minutes into the game, so. Ooh, pardon me. A lot of burping. I'm a gaseous boy right now. So here we are. We're going to be throwing out the Enforcers. 2 Road Wizards, another Enforcer. It looks like we should be able to hold this. Yeah. Because they're starting to come back in. Excellent. And yeah, nice. Nice and held. We like that very, very much. We're going to be picking up some more steel blades just to make sure we get the damage going, because we really need the damage to chew through the Night Elf bonus here. So again, Greymane, he has gone through Belt of Strength. Excellent. good. So where do I want to go tier 3? I would probably say not in the middle right now, just because there's 2 heroes there.
Research complete.
We'll go tier 3 bot.
Upgrade complete.
But then I think we're probably going to kick back and buy black magic, just so we can kind of get the magic going. And that way, you know, once again, we love AoE. AoE is our very, very good friend, and we will be able to take huge advantage of that later on. It'll help cut down on the forces of nature that we've got going here. So they're 4 and 2, we're 5 and 3. Excellent. We love being on top in that sense. And we're just slightly too close. And unfortunately, that's a pretty great spawn for the Night Elves. Ancient of War level 2, still just 2-2. So, it hasn't gone too hard into economy since we last saw them. That's fine. Dumping a lot of units at me. That's excellent. And it looks like he is upgrading something right now. Not entirely sure what. But yeah, so he has bought enough time here to get this this wave going. Still level 2, that's excellent. So we're sitting at 1,300 gold. Let's make sure that we can get probably a little bit more leather armor, and we've got Jubathos coming into us in the bottom. Noted, noted, noted. Portal's still level 2, so that's going to be his plan. It's kind of like build up this wave and kind of feed off of us in that sense. That's totally fine. Because we'll be able to send out Flint Shadowmoor at when he arrives, and I'll be very happy to welcome him with open arms. We're going to be picking that up. And then we'll also keep in mind Polymorph is an excellent, excellent bonus. Blinding Dust, also solid. Parry, like, there's a lot of good stuff here. Rare Venom is good, but unfortunately, you know, the effects non-hero units only does really hurt how helpful it actually is. You know what? Let's get aggressive. I should have enough gold by the time that he gets back up here. And if I can hurt the Night Elves as much as I can, I'd be very happy about that. Kind of really, really amp up that pressure. And here they are, and once again, this is one of the bigger issues, is that even though this is a great way to get your hero in a lot of gold and kind of farm in that sense, the wave is going to be very, very weak. Like, this is barely a wave and a half at this point. And especially with a hero like Jubathos, who just absolutely crunches people, it's going to be an interesting sell. Alright, so they're pushing, and we will have enough gold, which is a lovely, 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 and certainly better than the opposite. Don't waste my time. I believe that's a Worgen hero, and I think it's not Sir Darius Crowley. It's the assassin one. I'm not entirely sure what exactly his name is, but that's how we do it. Okay, so I'm going to let them get a little closer, let them kind of chew through this, just because I do want the... There it is. The support of the towers. We can let them do their own thing. I'm not worried. Now, if we could all just focus on Jubathos, I'd be very, very happy. Steel Blades level 6. Unfortunately, this is built up quite aggressively, but that means we'll just send another hero and they're going to get a ton of experience for it. Boom. There goes Drew Bathos, and now we've easily got enough money for another hero. Bada bing, bada boom, bada booey, baby. And yeah, a tier 1 and a hero should do a lot of good work here. Good. All right, so we've got 1,500 here. And he's gone tier 3 into me as well. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 2, 1, 0. Unfortunately, they got a great spawn. Good lord. Fantastic spawn for the enemy. But I don't think this requires a tier 2. It might. I'm definitely not putting that out of the equation, but I don't think it should. Hello, thank you. Yep, that should do it. All right, we're fine. Flint Shadowmoor has been slain. Oh, wow, because we went right in there. Good lord, I did not realize how fast that was going to go. But losing Flint, while tragic, is also part of the game, unfortunately. I could go, because it looks like I just killed them. Yeah, you know what? Let's go very, very hard here. We're going to go tier 4 into the Fel Orcs, because since he's still tier 2, that means that he needs at least 3,500 gold before he's able to come say hi to us. And because we're going to be building up kind of a huge wave here, I'm less concerned about their longevity, shall I say. Because we've got a lot of the back line going here. Good, good, good. Lord Garithos is not going anywhere. Let's just get that repair going. There's Gore Grimwolf. Certainly going to put a little damper on our adventure here. But Widowmaker's gonna help. Frankly, if we could go tier 4 up here as well, that'd be pretty awesome. Unfortunately, this is a rough position for Gore Grimwolf to be in, because a lot of my damage is going to be coming in from melee, from ranged, and we are just outside of their building range. Tower range, I mean. Good lord, let's just try and clear some of this up. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Oh, with the spell. Yeah. Okay. But once again, Garithos is, what, level 8 already? Good god. He has been putting in work getting those gains. Now we got tier 4 on the mercenary camp. And there's the tier 2, so that's going to push us out. Oh no, never mind. That's just a Gore Grimwolf. I forgot one of the basic functions of his hero ability is that. I think we're going to be saving up for leather armor here. Perfect. And it looks like we are going to be able to swarm around this and hopefully just wipe him out. Yeah, here comes another Widowmaker. Just all of these wisps are just keeping them alive for inordinate amounts of time. Good god. That's amazing. That's actually really funny to me. All right. Well, we're picking up that extra research there. This is still just an absolute mess. He has gone tier 4 into the middle, so we're going to have to at least respond with a tier 3. And it looks like since Garathos is going to be falling without us being able to push them back out, we'll see how this all goes after he falls. That extra level up was truly wonderful. And Gore Grimwolf is just taking huge chunks of damage. So boom, let's get that Mercenary Camp level 3 going. This might have been just enough to really kind of push him out here. We'll see, because they're 5 and 6 and we're 7 and 5. And he has gone tier 4 into me. Understood. Good to know. More leather armor is definitely needed. Let's get our guys as well set up in defense as possible. And yeah, just an absolute hootenanny here. We're really holding. Hopefully we're not going to be getting Tommy Knockered too badly here. And here we are. Okay, yeah, so we've got some good backline. We could definitely improve on it, but it's certainly not the end of the world. I am tempted to send another hero down, but I don't want to put us at a 2-to-1 hero deficit here. Yeah, and this wave is nothing to be concerned about, I don't think. We are going to be picking up Black Magic. We've got all of these guys in the back line. We really just need to get our back line stronger. Yeah, and Gore Grimwolf just isn't going to be making it right now. It looks like we might have to be throwing another hero down here. They just have such a good back line here. It's going to be very interesting. I'm still keeping an eye on here and an ey on here. Luckily, our tier 3 has been able to kind of upset the balance here a little bit and starting to push the Worgen back. And yeah, we will be sending out another hero here. Just because they're able to hold us so comfortably. We are going to be picking up Polymorph as well. And Flint Shadowmoor should be able to deal with all of this. We will find out in just a moment. After a word from our sponsors, Raid Shadow Legends. God, I would love a little sponsorship from them. But oh well. Just gotta get a bigger platform there, baby. Baby steps. Alright. So Spy Calls has lost his left barracks and he has left the game. See how this goes with Flint Shadowmoor. I think we're probably going to be doing all right. Yeah, so there goes Gore Grimwolf. No, just got to do it. Just kind of get him out. Let's push him back out. Let's just get our lane back, damn it. All right. Good, there goes fort level 3. And then we'll finally start being able to get that AoE we've been looking for. With our tier 3 magic. Shockwave. Awesome. So, that'll be very helpful for us, I think. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Whoop. No. Get them off. I think we've lost this barracks, gentlemen. Yep. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Fenris just punched through there. I was not paying enough attention. Good Lord Almighty. The good news is, I mean, the loss of mid-barracks is certainly irritating, but hopefully not the end of the world. We were able to get Garithos out at least, so hopefully that'll be able to kind of stifle some of the damage that's been done. But that's what you call in the business a big ol' yikes. That was a yikes, ladies and gentlemen. But we were able to get some money off of it at least. They're 6 and 6, we're 7 and 6. And the good news is we're just going to be able to chew through them, especially once that Infernal goes down. Alright, good. So Lord Garithos is going to be going in, so hopefully that'll buy us a little bit of breathing room. And at least we don't have to worry about upgrading our third barracks there. So, you know, there's a silver lining everywhere. Good. So we've got that going. Let's get some more inspiration aura. Bonus damage on each attack is tempting. A bonus damage and stun, I think, because we're really kind of putting all of our money into these. Lord Garithos is just going to be fighting by himself. Okay, so we got Jubathos coming in against us here. Not what I want, but we will be dealing with it in due time. Alright, so yeah, going well here. The shockwave has helped our damage dealing capability incredibly. Unfortunately, this is going to be less and less easy for us to deal with. But luckily, we've got a good backline here. A lot of rogue wizards. And now it's going to be interesting to see just how much mana is going on there. Okay, so a significant amount of mana. That was a tier 1. Got it. Jarlar has left the game. That is a shame. But that might be because he's about to get crunched here. We'll find out. Or maybe he just used his tier 1. Oh. Oh, because he's got Godrin coming in. Got it. Not a good time for me to do that with his little bonus there, but luckily our shockwave was able to kill pretty much their entire backline, and there goes Jubathos. And we're gonna have a big old push going in this way. Alright, come on, let's get him, Jarlar. Let's get it, team. Come on, I know you guys want to just hit that barracks just one more time. Ah, we were just starting to hit it. Oh, but we got it. That makes me so happy. Great, so now, time for us to just keep dumping money into our units. Alright, and what is this the Shredder rounds? Yeah, not devastatingly surprising that that's what it buffs up. We'll be picking up field upgrade. Frankly, an extra level of polymorph sounds real nice as well. Yeah, and they're going to be doing some work there. Keep is still level 2, so no special units coming out. And he is level tier 4 into me. Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh no, let's just take it out. Let's just take it out, team. Love that. Love the teamwork there. Alright, so this is going to be a very big pain to deal with, especially with Fury and Storm Rage in the back. What do I have to deal with that? Okay, so what I could do here... Let's just, get all this kind of ready and raring to go, and I will use my special unit to defend here. As long as it's not upgrading anything, I'm okay with letting it go. That's fine. 500 gold for me. Thank you very much. Lost their fortress. Fine by me. Kassan is dead. Also totally fine. Because if I can just pop this... Yeah, because if this goes in the middle, we should be fine. Yeah. Alright, we're alright. Picking up another level of fortifications. Might as well pick up animal war training. That's upgrading. Good. Lesser Infernal. Was that what he was doing? Oh, is that tier 4? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Didn't quite make it in time to get that going. But one thing we can do... Yeah, because we're sending Garithos up there. Let's send the Bounty Hunter down here. That way he can build this up and keep it going. Kind of get that ball rolling. Lever Green has lost his left barracks. It's anticipated. 2, 1, 0. And we actually got a good bonus this time around. Let's throw Kassan out. Just so we can get a little bit more experience. If we're able to hit this, we might be able to... Oh, nope. I've got to stop using this. I feel like the tier 1 spells are just kind of garbage. Yeah, so good. With this, we're going to be able to hold them off just fine. Yeah. And with 13th floor elevator down there, that's excellent. Flint Shadowmoor is going to be tearing this up. We love it. He's level 17. And he was able to really kind of push this back into him. How are the Worgen doing in terms of upgrades? 7 and 7, 7 and 7. Got it. So let's just make sure we can take over that. Oh, and we have been. Okay. Sorry, that sounded super cocky. Did not mean for it to be, but that's how it came out. Kassan level 11 Jailer, 7-6. 9 and 6. Okay, I'm happy with 9 and 6. 9 and 7 is going to be even better. Oh, sir, what? Oh, it's Furion. Where's Furion? Did we just take over Furion? That just doesn't seem like that's right. Okay, no, we did. Did we? I feel like we did for a second there. But oh well, never mind. Moving on. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Alright, so let's just make sure we keep these upgrades going. He doesn't have any heroes, and we know he's been researching. Okay, there goes. Interesting that he would throw him out now. Because I've got a huge wave advantage. I think I might have waited, but you know, I don't know what his strategy is, and it might be way better than mine. We'll find out.
In the name of Cenarius.
Let's just make sure we keep upgrading all this stuff. Gunpowder, yes. Good. We've got a nice push going in here. We're going to be making some money, baby. Let's get some more animal war training. Yeah, I mean, might as well.
Our allies' hero has been slain.
Oh, wow. He just kicked the ever-living hell out of me. Yeah, I guess a level 25 Get Grey Manual. Oh, yes, of course, with all the... Yes, hero items. Yes, I forgot how scary this was, so that means Godrin is... Yep, okay. It's not really what you want on a huge wolf, but here we are. Sometimes that's just the way the news goes. Okay, so we've got this going. Let's pick that up. Do I have at least 600? Okay, so I will have 600 by the time this happens. If I can pop his barracks here, that could give us a chance. He's lost his middle barracks, and it looks like we're going to be the ones taking out his fortress here. Okay, well, luckily that killed most things. Yeah. That's just Maev against Darius Crowley. That's fine. You've got Lord Garithos. Tank, good for us.
Our allies' hero has been slain.
Not exactly what I was hoping. Because all of a sudden that means we're gonna come under a lot of pressure from mid all of a sudden. And once I get this, I've got 600. I should be able to just nuke that. We will see if that's possible. Actually, funnily enough, Furion and Tyrande are really going to be helping us out here.
Research complete.
Alright, so here we're going to be sending Garithos. He's going to be having a good-sized wave, a good-timed wave with him. That's nice. Good, 5-4. I can take a couple hits here and there. Let's just make sure we're focusing on Gen. Good. $370, $37.50 times 2. Alright, that should do it. We'll see. Don't love what's happening here.
Our town
Yep.
is under attack.
Alright, so that unfortunately is gonna be it for us. It might not be, because we didn't technically lose our special unit. Because, spoiler alert, it's right here! Good, good, good. If you could just kind of keep moseying off that way, that would be great, Chief. Yeah, good, 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 good. Oh, excellent. It went exactly where I needed it to. I'm gonna let them get a little closer, darling. Keep using all of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's not gonna quite do it. Oh well. If we'd just been able to pop that, I think we would have been able to maybe swing it back. Certainly, it's not impossible. It's certainly more difficult now, but not impossible. We still have this lane that we're able, well, this lane that we're able to kind of take advantage of. Lord Garithos, luckily, you know, it's a tier 4. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Garithos died. Ah, he's nowhere near dying. Neither is Flint. They could hold for 2 minutes. They're not gonna hold for 2 minutes. 13th floor elevator is donezo. I'm afraid here. All right, there it is. I don't quite know what's going to be able to do some difference here. Make a difference. Yeah, because unfortunately, 13th floor elevator going down. The second that goes down, we are on a very tight clock. But Lord Garithos might hopefully be dead by the time this comes through. And here comes... This is essentially our death counter, right here. Alright, so it's starting. Wow, the timed guard is a horrifying unit. Oh my god. And we've got this one final push going in through here. Okay, Lord Garithos is dead. So we're going to be able to send him out, hopefully get enough of a distraction here. But we've got these 2 turrets in the back. Let's focus on Darius Crowley first. I want to see this lane crash, though. Super unlikely, but maybe in a base race we might win this. Kassan is very low. Oh, and yeah, they've got some solid. Yeah, they've got some solid. It's mostly the 5% attack rate on your special units. Pretty horrifyingly strong. But here we are. We're cruising. Oh no! Unfortunately, there's again Greymane who's here to defend. Flint Shadowmoor. And I think that's where we just give the win there. Because, yeah, I mean, this is all, yep. You know what, out of spite, I'm just gonna use my tier 1 there. That was the turn. That's what won him the game against me. Was that boom, boom, right here blew me up. And it was as simple as that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. I hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations to Fenris and to all of our other opponents. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to become part of the Neutral Army. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.